Morning, and welcome to Out and About with Rob. And today I'm at a place that is known as Hilsea Lines. This was built around about the same time as the forts on Portsdown Hill, Fort Purbrook, Fort Widley, Fort Nelson, Fort Southwark. I've already taken you to Fort Nelson, around the back of Fort Widley, and it was built at the same time as the Spitbank forts out in Solent was built. And I'm going to take you to a Moncrieff gun emplacement, which is there. I haven't been here for a while, so I don't know what it's going to be like. And also Bastion 5. Bastion 4 is back that way. And I actually work in Bastion 4. It's now a rehearsal studios for bands. So let's see what we can find along here. This is where they will keep the shells for the guns. Lots of graffiti on it now, tagged a lot. All caged up, can't get in there anymore. Like I said earlier, Hilsea Lines stretches right across Portsmouth, or it did back in the day, before they built the London Road and the airport, Portsmouth Airport, which is now actually Anchorage Park. So yeah, it's been here a long time, and they actually, all the waste that they dug from the moat that goes across the front, built this these hills that I'm standing on. I'll show you what's over the other side later on, how high we actually are. It's one of those ammo stores. There's loads of these dotted along Hilsea Lines. This was probably the last line of defence for Portsmouth, Hilsea Lines, back in the 1860s. Because they built them, they thought there was going to be a French invasion. They became known as Palmerston's Follies because of that. Because even before they were even finished, the threat, or the threat that they thought was going to happen, didn't. So I've just left a load of monuments, really, ancient monuments. Some good artwork in here. And this is a Moncrieff gun emplacement, built in the 1860s, whereas the gun would rise up and the recoil would shoot the gun back down, and then they'd have to pull it up again to shoot out. The guns always pointed to the north because they perceived the threat from France to be from the north. Back in the day. It's all overgrown now and graffitied. Well, I've got to admit, I quite like some of the graffiti. It's quite artistic. This has all been here, what, 160 years, all growing, overgrowing. Yeah. I'm going to go and see if I can find Bastion 5. That's one of my targets. Like I say, I actually work in Bastion 4, but which is a rehearsal studios. Bastion 5 there's no actual access to it. You can't actually get to it by road, so it's been left to Derelict. There's another one of those gun stores up there, shell stores. Yeah. I know it's down here somewhere, just can't remember where. This is an interesting one. on the lower ground level. Slash has been around. Yes, very gloomy. So they barred them all. They're all barred up now. I'm just hoping I can get into Bastion 5 because there has been some. There was actually an illegal rave there a couple of months ago during the lockdown. So let's see what we got. I think this gateway is away to Bastion 5. I should be able to get over there. There it is, Bastion 5. So this is Bastion 5. You can see how derelict it is. It's all run down. Lots of graffiti. There is a way in. I'm going to see if I can bend down that low and get in there. You never know. There's some other people around here, but as you'd expect. Look at that. And this is why there's no access. There's no access from this side either, because this is right here is a railway line. And you can see it through there. Yeah. And this is the bridge. The railway bridge. I'm going to wait until the train comes, show you how close we are to the railway line. Hilsea station is just down that way, and over that way you've got an industrial estate. That's why there's no access that way, because one of the factories blocks the access. Right, there's a train coming, you can hear it. You ready? Never used to be able to get down these stairs years ago, but now you can apparently. It's a strange shaped room. Don't know why. It's that shape. Maybe Mr. Palmerston knew. Take your walk along the length of it. Bastion 5. So look, over there's your industrial estate. Behind these fences, the razor wire. So yes. There's always lots of graffiti. Changes all the time. The old window frame. Seen quite a few people down here. Like I say, probably all sorts of shenanigans goes on around here. There's a way in. I'm going to go and have a look in there in a minute. I'll take you in. Okay. Just want to walk along the whole length of it. Yeah, it's just like Bastion 4 but in reverse. I might show you Bastion 4 in a minute. There's another train going by. And there's another way in. Very dark. Don't know if that actually leads anywhere. Looks like someone's been tunnelling here. Right, let's go through. Let's go through to Wonderland, see what we can see. Oh, that's not right for me to bend down. Band I used to be in, we had our band pictures taken in here against this very wall full of graffiti. Makes it look very urban. Oh, I wish I bought me a bloody head torch now. Can't see a thing. Just gonna wait for my eyes to adjust. What can you see? It's too dark, isn't it? Camera can't see it. Let's see what happens when I put a torch on. Sorry, you can't see anything. I left my head torch in the car. But yeah. This is where the gun would stick out. Hang on, see if I can get closer. The gun barrel will be sticking out that wall. Through that one. Let's get a bit closer. Terrible light. Well, there ain't no light. A few punk IPA cans. Get close enough. This track swings around here. Guns will be on that, pivoting, and again through that barrel will be sticking through there. Amazing. There we go. There's the other entrance I saw. Really sorry about the light, or the lack of light, should I say. Old boat there, been there for a decade probably. Can't really see down the other end. And here's that other way out. I showed you. Yes. Will I be able to get through this door? That's the thing. That's a bit of a squeeze getting through there. Not as nimble as I used to be. Oh, I don't know. Place is a wreck. Just wish you could have seen better in there. I'll put the torch on my phone on. Probably didn't see too much, only when I was on top of it. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go up to the top of the hill, the man-made hill, and show you what's on the other side. Again, I'm going to take a walk up these stairs. I've never actually been up these stairs before. Let's see what we got. Yes. This is still in one piece. I think these railings have been here probably 160 years. Not going to go that way, but I am going to go that way. Oh, there we go. Cool, that's a big pile of dirt over there. And a quick peruse around the industrial estate that stops people from using Bastion 5. Last time I came up to this at the moment I'm on top of that railway bridge, and the last time I came up here this was clear. Now it's completely overgrown. Shows how long ago that was. Good few years ago, I can tell you. I'm going to wait on here, see if I can see a train going by. It's typical, isn't it? Waiting for a train and one never arrives. Standing up here for ages. I wanted to film the train coming down this track from this bridge. Hopefully not too long. Getting a bit bored now. There's one coming behind me. It's very quiet. Oh well, I caught one train from the bridge. Anyway, I'm going to start venturing through this way. See where this leads. Bastion 5 down there. A wonderful industrial estate, which is a right state. It's very picturesque, isn't it? I'll get my car MOT'd in there somewhere. A couple of dangerous looking stumps right in the middle of the pathway there. I bet a few people come a cropper on them. Give you an idea how much they built this bank up. I mean, it's quite a way down there to that pathway. And if you were trying to climb over that with all the guns shooting as well, you'd find it difficult. That's very steep. I don't think the camera actually gives you an accurate depiction of how steep that actually is. But this is all the spoil from the moat, which is just over there. You might be able to just see it through the trees. Yes. Fascinating stuff. And it was all built before machinery that we know. We might have had steam. But, yeah. I think it's testament to the to their knowledge of what machinery they had, because this is a hell of a hill. I used to play in here when I was a kid. Used to have rope swings. Oh, it was great times. Back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. I would be here. I'll zoom in on the moat over there. There we go. I don't know if you can see it or not. Through the trees. There you go, you can see a bit clearer there now. The moat. So basically what I'm standing on is the spoil from that moat. It stretches right along. It would go right from the west to the east of Portsmouth. Obviously London Road, the main London Road is now, there's an actual bridge that goes over it, over this moat. That in the distance, I'll zoom in, you see a load of cars. That's the A27. And the A27 obviously goes along the south coast to Brighton, and then it turns off at Bedhampton, heads into up to London on the A3, comes the A3 then. So that's the noise you can hear as well. And over there is the better view of the A27. And the moat. Well, I'm just starting to head back to Bastion 4 now. And well, thanks for watching. Coming out and about with me around the area near where I work. Do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time when we're out and about, wherever it may be. See you soon. Bye.